Roadside assistance. May 30, 2015. You are the creator of your life, but you are also the editor. Furthermore, there are many versions and frequencies of yourself who may or may not be in alignment. When all the frequencies of yourself are in alignment, you have a clear flow through which you can experience your multidimensional self from your lowest to your highest expressions of self. Whenever you experience an octave jump in your consciousness, all the versions of yourself who are not prepared for that expansion will fall out of alignment with the sum total of yourself. This lack of alignment will often create an initiation, illness, accident, or life issue, because the elements of yourself that cannot keep up with the frequency leap of the majority of your expressions will get your attention. This misalignment will need to get your attention because a part of you is being left behind. Therefore, it might feel like you are driving a car with a flat tire. You are still moving forward, but you know that if you do not attend to your flat tire that you can endanger other parts of the car as well. Therefore, you must pull your car over to the side of the road and change, or repair the tire. If you cannot change the tire yourself, then you will need to call on someone else for assistance. Either way, the tire must be changed because your car can no longer drive with a tire. It is natural for our volunteers to be too busy to check the tires. Therefore, they need that total shutdown in order to attend to the part of their self that has been nagging them for assistance. Once your body makes it too difficult for you to keep going, you must stop, look, and listen to yourself. You know that you are moving forward into a higher frequency of reality. You also know that you have taken a body during this now to assist Gaia, who is also moving into a higher frequency of reality. You also remember that since this old frequency is closing, you must pack all your bags. There will not be another incarnation on this frequency in which you can clean up the messes you made in this life. Furthermore, you came to clear/transmute the low frequencies waste material that was primarily left by humans. Perhaps, some of these humans were draconians wearing a human form, but all of humanity is some member of galactic ancestry wearing a human form. Therefore, the pollution, negative thought forms, destruction, and distortions that Gaia has suffered has been created and left behind by some form of being who was wearing a human vessel. The animals and plants lived in unity with Gaia and left no negative footprints behind. Therefore, the psychic and physical waste material left by humanity is what's causing a flat tire for Gaia, as well as her humans. This negative human waste material, and the destruction created by it, is making it difficult for Gaia to transmute into her higher frequency. Thus, you, our volunteers to assist Gaia, have taken a human form to be the cleanup crew. As members of this crew, it is not your assignment to blame others for what they have done, as you have all had lives in which you left a mess. Do not blame others, or yourself, for what has occurred in Gaia's past. There is more than enough for you to do in the present. What you need to do is to attend to be your own self. If something comes up within you that needs to be cleared, you may or may not be able to get the details on how that difficulty was created, or the exact details of that problem. In fact, you may be called upon to just unconditionally forgive, love, and accept that cause so that you can effect upon effect. For this reason we ask all of you to release all judgment of others and of yourself. Life on third-dimensional Earth has not been an easy road. For every happy, successful, loving and empowered life, you likely had hundreds of incarnations in which you had none of these blessings. Earth has been ruled by darkness much more than it has been ruled by light. Therefore, give yourself a warm hug and total acceptance for the problems and challenges of your current incarnation, as well as for the myriad other incarnations you have taken on Earth. Some of these incarnations even took place on future version of Earth. Please understand that time is an illusion of the third-fourth dimension. Most of humanity has been stuck in the revolving doors of the wheel of third-fourth dimensional life and death. This third-fourth dimensional wheel is actually a lower frequency of Gaia's matrix in which illusion rules and darkness has reigned more often than light. This third lower fourth dimensional matrix is gradually being transmuted back into a multi-dimensional matrix. multidimensional Earth, as well as humanity's multidimensional self, always existed, but very few people gained the frequency of consciousness through which they could perceive or experience anything beyond the third dimension. Fortunately, as Gaia transmutes into her higher dimensional planetary expression, many of you will transmute into your higher dimensional human expression. Simultaneously, as you transmute your physical form into your fifth dimensional, light body, while being attached to Gaia's matrix, you assist Gaia to transmute into her fifth dimensional light planet. Yes, just as you are returning your human vessel back into your multidimensional personal self, Gaia is transmuting her planetary vessel back into her multidimensional planetary self. You, person and planet, are working as a team. Any human frequency expansion greatly assists Gaia's frequency expansion. On the same hand, any planetary frequency expansions greatly assist humanity. That is, the humanity that has chosen to live within the light. Conversely, the beings that live within the lower frequencies of the darkness have been working against Gaia's ascension. When Gaia returns to being an ascended planet, like her dear sister Venus, the beings of darkness will no longer be able to adhere their lower states of consciousness onto Gaia's matrix. Hence the ones trapped in darkness have spent millennia spreading fear, domination, and subjugation to keep humanity trapped in the lower levels of consciousness. However, now there are more and more higher frequencies of light entering Gaia every day. These higher frequencies of light allow you to find the reason for your flat tire. This light comforts you and assists you to feel safe enough to look into yourself, free of judgment, so that you can just change that which has halted your forward motion. When you judge yourself for a temporary distraction from your forward motion, you only weaken the courage that took you so long to find in a reality filled with negative indoctrination. Fortunately, if you just fix each issue as simply as you would change a tire, you can continue your journey without too much distraction. Do you need to know why your tire went flat? Do you need to know exactly what harmed your tire? Or, can you just calmly change the tire and continue your journey? That choice is yours to make. Just know that you do not always need to know what created the problem. Sometimes, you can just fix the problem and keep on moving. If you cannot fix the tire on your own, you call for roadside assistance, or one of the many kind and loving humans who might see your problem, stop their car and get out to help you. Then, you don't have to fix it alone. You can also call us, the Arcturians, as well as all the members of your galactic family. Remember, you are not alone. Channeled by Suzanne Lee. www.suzanneleephd.blogspot.com